Oliveri was born on January 12, 1947, in Catania, Sicily, a region steeped in rich football culture. Growing up in a working-class family, Oliveri's early life was marked by a profound love for the game of football, a passion that would eventually shape his career. His father, a local sports enthusiast, instilled in him a love for the game from a young age. In the streets of Catania, Oliveri could often be found playing with neighborhood friends, developing a natural talent for the sport. His early exposure to the game in such an environment helped cultivate his understanding of teamwork, discipline, and the intricacies of football tactics. Oliveri's potential was noticed early by local scouts, and by his teenage years, he had joined Catania's youth academy. His talent and passion for football quickly propelled him into the first team. Although his playing career was short, it provided him with invaluable experience and knowledge of both domestic and international football. The young Oliveri quickly learned the demands of the professional game and honed his skills, gaining a reputation as a determined and intelligent player. It was during this time that he developed a deep understanding of the tactical side of football, which would later serve him well as a coach. Playing career. The foundation of a future coach. Oliveri's playing career began in 1965 with Catania Calcio, a club in his hometown. Over the years, he honed his skills and became an integral part of the team, known for his tactical intelligence and leadership on the field. Though his career was not marked by an abundance of silverware, Oliveri's experience as a player was crucial in shaping his understanding of football. He played in multiple positions, which gave him a well-rounded perspective of the game, particularly regarding defense and midfield strategies. Oliveri's performances in Serie B and Serie C were solid, but he did not have the opportunity to break into Italy's Serie A. Despite this, he was highly respected for his professionalism and work ethic. He spent the majority of his playing career with Catania, making a significant impact on the team, before transitioning to Lecce for a brief spell towards the end of his playing days. By the time he retired from playing in the early 1970s, Oliveri had gained enough experience and insight into the game to pursue a career as a coach. Transition to coaching. An emerging talent. After retiring from playing, Oliveri wasted no time in transitioning to football management. His deep knowledge of the game, combined with his leadership qualities, made him a natural fit for coaching. Oliveri's early coaching years were spent in the lower divisions of Italian football, where he started to develop his coaching philosophy. His focus was on instilling discipline, structure, and tactical awareness in his players, emphasizing the importance of teamwork and understanding the nuances of different formations. In the early 1980s, Oliveri took over at Lecce, the club he had briefly played for. His first managerial stint was met with mixed results, but it allowed him to gain invaluable experience working with senior professionals. He spent the next few years honing his coaching skills and building a reputation as a thoughtful and adaptable coach. In particular, his ability to read the game and make tactical changes during matches became one of his most important assets as a manager. Career peak. Success with Serie A clubs. Oliveri's big break came in the mid-1980s, when he was hired by Genoa CFC, a Serie A club with ambitions of competing at the highest level of Italian football. This marked the beginning of Oliveri's peak as a coach. His time at Genoa saw him implement a disciplined and structured tactical approach, which emphasized a balanced attack and a strong defensive base. His tactical awareness and game management were critical in making Genoa a competitive force in Serie A. Under Oliveri, Genoa CFC achieved several mid-table finishes and qualified for European competitions, establishing the club as a respected contender in Italian football. Oliveri's teams were known for their resilience, and he developed a reputation for getting the best out of his players, even in difficult circumstances. His ability to work with both experienced players and young talents earned him respect from players and fans alike. During this period, he also worked with several high-profile players who would go on to achieve further success, creating a lasting impact on their careers. Oliveri's success at Genoa led to opportunities with other Serie A clubs. He spent time at Sampdoria, where he continued to implement his successful approach, and later managed clubs such as Cagliari and Bologna, leading each to respectable positions in Serie A. His time in these positions marked the peak of his career, where he was recognized for his tactical acumen and his ability to adapt to different challenges. Main achievements. Building a legacy. Throughout his career, Oliveri's teams were known for their tactical discipline and defensive solidity, often frustrating higher-profile teams with their ability to compete at a high level despite limited resources. Although he did not win major league titles, his ability to build competitive teams on modest budgets was widely admired. His achievements included consistent Serie A survival and mid-table finishes with teams like Genoa, Sampdoria, and Bologna. Qualification for European competitions with Genoa, where the club achieved respectable results on the continent. Development of young players and helping them reach their potential, notably with the youth talent at Genoa and Sampdoria. Several Coppa Italia runs with his teams, where they often managed to cause upsets against more established Serie A clubs. Oliveri's legacy is most notable for his ability to create strong, tactical teams capable of holding their own against the top sides, even when the resources at his disposal were limited. His methodical and cerebral approach to coaching earned him respect throughout the Italian football world.